If you're aiming to compete at the highest level with show lambs, look no further than Car Club lambs. For more than 50 years, the Carr family has been dedicated to building a nationally recognized program, producing elite show lambs that have claimed banners at all of the major shows across the country. If you're looking for genetics that can elevate your program, reach out to Mike at 319-361-6805 or visit Car Club Lambs on Facebook. If you want to hang a banner, drive a car.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Joe Show. Today's guest is a 6th grader whose family has been trying to win this show for 15 years. But Maci was the one who got it done. Today, we will be talking about her big win at the Georgia Junior National Livestock Show, winning grand champion with her calico gilt. So here we go! Maci, thank you so much for joining me. To start off, tell me what you show and what you enjoy to do outside of the barn.
Hi, my name is Maci Lynn and I'm from Georgia. My parents are Jeff and Kara Lynn and have 2 older brothers, Carson and Preston Lynn. I show pigs, and outside the barn, I enjoy spending time with family and friends because it's really important to hang out with friends and family so they can get closer with them and enjoy special bonds with people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really good. So, you showed at the Georgia Junior National Livestock Show. Mm-hmm. And, well, to start off, what makes this show such a big deal?
The Georgia National Livestock Show is our state show, and there's over 1,700 pigs there. And it's one of the biggest shows in Georgia. And our family has been trying to do it for so long, so that's what makes it such a big deal for us.
Yeah, and tell me what your family has been trying to do there and what you've done.
So we've been trying to win the show. We don't care if it's gilt or if it's bears. We just have been really wanting to win for 15 years. We've been trying. And when we finally won gilt, it was just really exciting and surprising for us.
Yeah, can you share a little bit of background on why that win meant so much? You talked about 15 years in the making. Just can you tell me a little bit about like who started it and how you got to start showing pigs in your family?
Well, my family started showing pigs, like I said, 15 years ago when my oldest brother Carson was 6 years old. This winning has been our goal all these years. This meant so much because all of our hard work and finally paid off, and the long hours at the barn. It just meant so much to me.
Yeah, when you put in those long hours, it really feels way good when they pay off. Mm-hmm. So being the first in your family to accomplish this is really special. Does that officially make you the best showman in the family now?
Well, yes, it is pretty special, but I wouldn't say that I'm the best showman in the family because my brothers are really great showmen and have taught me a lot. And my dad was a pretty awesome showman when he was younger, too, so I don't think that makes me the best showman.
Tell me a little bit about your dad showing. I didn't know that. Or did he show pigs too?
He mainly showed cows, but he also showed pigs a little bit when he was younger. And he was good, but he was he was really good at cows though.
Yeah, that's awesome. So when the judge was talking through some of his reasons in your class, and right before he announced the winner, what was going through your mind?
I was just praying the whole time and saying, Lord, please help me win, because it's just such a big deal to me. And I was saying, Lord, please help me win, please help me win. And when he finally chose me to win, I thanked him so much.
Yeah, that would have been an awesome moment. So, who was right after you won, when they picked the top 5, who was the first person you hugged?
The first person I hugged was my dad, because he's helped me a lot through this journey, and he was crying, and we were all crying, and he was the first person that I hugged.
That's awesome. So, in moments like this, when you're in the grand drive, Do you get nervous? And
Yes, I get very nervous, but I pray and it helps me to feel better. And whenever I get nervous, I probably shake a lot, but I talk a lot whenever I get nervous. That also helps me, but it mainly helps me when I pray.
yeah, that's awesome. I really like praying before, like right the night before shows, and it like helps me to calm down from all the nerves of the show, like that.
Yeah,
I
that
got.
really helps me a lot.
So let's talk about this winning gilt. Tell us about her, how she was bred, and how did you get her?
So, her name's Dottie and she's a calico. She was bred by Danner, and Blake placed her with our family, and I'm just so happy that he did, because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have ever achieved this awesome goal.
That's amazing. So in the weeks leading up to the show, when did you start to feel like she might be something special?
Well, she's always been special because she's just been different to me, and she just adds a spark to my heart, and she was all my friends' favorites too, and all my family loved her. And I feel like she's always been special, and even if she wouldn't have done what she did, she would still be special, but what she did made her a lot more special.
That's great. What was her personality like?
She was really gentle and sweet, but she was really loving, and she would always kiss me and stuff like that. It was really funny.
That's crazy. Every time I have a pig and it does good at a show, it's always the craziest one and the one I have the most trouble with at home. It's crazy how they can just go in from being annoying at home or not listening to you till when they're in the show ring and they know it's game time and they know what to do. I think it's really awesome. But I never have luck like you do getting ones that like to listen. So she was allowed colored calico. Do you think her coloring helped you stand out in the ring?
Yeah, I think it helped me because, like you said, it made her stand out a lot more, and it made, whenever she had her head up, she just strutted around the ring, and she was just different, and I feel like it made the judge notice her better.
Oh, yeah. So what I do, to get the judge noticing me, because I normally show crossbreds, and I rarely get a calico. I always wear a bright colored shirt to get them to notice me and stuff. Because I feel at least where I show, everyone wears a yellow shirt or a black shirt. I like to stand out a lot, and I think colored shirts help me stand out because I don't show much calicos.
Yeah.
So after a win like this, how did you celebrate?
So my favorite food's steak. So we went to Longhorn which is close to the fairgrounds, and we ate with my whole family, and then we took a lot of pictures with her, and that was my way of celebrating.
So what's something you do in your preparation for a show like this that you think separates you from the competition? What's something that you do that you think other people might not do?
Well, for starters, I pray before my show, and I also think it's a preparation when I'm at home, washing my pig, walking it, getting it exercised, making sure its skin and hair is good. But another thing is, I think you have to grow a bond with your pig, and I feel like all the pigs that I've done really good with, I had a special bond with them. So I think that's another thing that is my preparation.
Can you walk me through during show season, leading up to a show, a day in a life, I guess? What do you do
Well, just say it's a week before my state show. I go to school, and then when I get home, of course I always have to eat a snack because I'm hungry. And then I go out there and I walk my pigs for 10 minutes, and then I go and I wash them if they need it. So I wash them every other day. And the days I don't wash them, I rinse them. and I always blow them out because it's really good for their skin and hair, and I always condition them.
That's really good. You also won the 6th grade showmanship at the Junior National Show, which is incredible. Showmanship and market classes require different approaches. Can you explain the difference and how you adjust between the two?
Well, for showmanship, I'm really intense and I have a lot of eye contact. And for market classes, like every time before I go into showmanship, I'm like always like really nervous and like really, like for some reason before I go into market classes, I'm really laid back because like I feel like in showmanship it all depends on me because I have to have enough eye contact, I have to be really intense. But for market classes, I just make big circles around the ring and it's just a lot more calmer than
Mhm. Yeah, I feel like showmanship and market classes are, like you said, way different because you're more calmer in market class, like you said. And I feel like showmanship can sometimes create bad habits and like I don't do this. I know some people do in showmanship. Like they like cut around their pig or like go in front of their pig to turn him. I don't do that. I like make big circles because it like gets the pig all hunched up and But I think showmanship creates bad habits. But if you do it right, it's really, really good. So which do you enjoy more, showmanship or market classes?
Well, to be honest, I love them both because they both drive me and help and tell me to work harder at home, and I feel like they're both really important. But honestly, if I had to choose one, it would be they're both like awesome to win. But if I had to choose one, it would be market classes because like if I won the show, for some reason it's just like hits harder and it's a bigger deal to me and then winning showmanship, but they're both a really big deal.
Yeah, I would have to agree there. For a younger exhibitor listening who wants to be where you are someday, what should they focus on right now?
I think that they should just focus on just going home and just like I said earlier, getting a bond with their pig. And if it's a little pig, you can sit in the pen with it, feed it yogurt or pudding or something like that. And then washing their pig, that helps you get a stronger bond. But I personally think that if they're younger, then they should just like try to get closer with their pig, and it just makes it a lot more fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's awesome. So, what's one goal outside of livestock that people might not expect? What's one goal for you that you have outside of livestock?
A goal that I have is like, it's always been like my dream and a goal is to become a vet and like own my own vet business. And like, because I love animals, like I love people too, but like I love animals, and whenever something happens to an animal, it makes me really upset. So I feel like if I'm a vet, I could help them, and it'll make me really happy if I help them.
Yeah, that's great. So on my show, I like to play a game with my guests called Would You Rather. So tell me, would you rather meet your favorite celebrity or meet your future self 10 years from now?
Probably meet my future self.
Yeah, what would you ask your future self?
Probably like just come up to them and pretend like they were a friend and just like talk to them. And I might would like ask them and say, even though like my parents make me mad sometimes, did it end up working out or something like that along those lines.
Yeah. So if you could win one more banner anywhere, where would it be?
That's really hard because I love winning banners anywhere, but it would be definitely probably to win Grand Champion Guild at my state fair. That was my state show, but I also would like to win a national show because I've never won a national show before, and just like I've never won my fair, so those are two that I would really want to win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's great. Looking ahead, what's next for you? And other than being a vet, what are some goals that you have in front of you?
My another big goal is like to win my Georgia National Fair. I also have a goal to win showmanship on a national level because I've never even gotten top 5 on showmanship at a national level. So it's like I really want to do that. And I'm not sure if this is a goal, but like I really want to read my Bible more and get closer to God. But those are probably the goals that I really want to do.
Yeah, that's great. So, well, Maci, again, thank you so much for joining me on today's episode. And congrats on a great Georgia Junior National Livestock show. I look forward to watching your show journey for years and years to come. Thank you so much.